read a good book. Read a good book. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, turn off the TV, turn off the radio, take off the headphones, turn off the video. Read a good book, read a good book, read a good book. Hey.
Welcome to your cultural home. How are you feeling today? Good. And I feel good because you're here. This is our first annual Children's Book Festival. So you're making history here.
In fact, one of our librarians said this is like heaven for a librarian. So you can imagine it. We hope that this partnership, because we're right here with it, will be the start. This is also history making because the only other book fair that features African American authors and illustrators is in Philadelphia. And this is the only second one in the United States. So let's make it not only the second one, the biggest one, and the best.
Hi, my name is Katai Fitzgerald. I'm here at the Reginald F. Lewis Museum, and I'm about to interview Miss
Sharon G. Flake. I will tell you about the skin I'm in, which is what most people know me for. It's about a dark-skinned girl who gets picked on because people don't like how she looks. And she's discovered she has a remarkable gift for writing. And part of that is because her teacher comes into her life and helps her to understand that.
So what inspired you to write this book? Like, what gave you inspiration?
Well, I had the privilege of knowing Mrs. Parks, and we were coming to the 50th anniversary of her refusal to give up her seat, which is going to jumpstart the modern civil rights movement. So it was very important that young people understand that Rosa Parks wasn't just some little old lady whose feet were tired, but that she was a committed woman. And I wanted to show that in the book.
I'm here to interview Mr. Floyd Cooper. So why did you want to be an artist? Why did you start drawing?
I started drawing because I didn't know what else to do. I was 3 years old, and it just came out. I think we're born that way, so that's how it all started. I've illustrated about 95 picture books, and I've written about 5. This book won the Senkai Gold Medal in Japan, and it's called These Hands, about a grandfather and his young grandson, and he worked at the Wonder Bread factory in Michigan. This book is called The Green Book, and it's about navigating Jim Crow South.
I just wanted to give back to young people. I wanted to tell my story in a way that can just inspire everybody. And I'm just glad that I wrote it because a lot of people have been inspired. And I also brought a young person in to do the graphics and do all the things as far as the illustrations. And we gave a scholarship for college. Just want to give back, get people to be inspired to say that you can always do your best no matter what the odds are.
I don't know, you got 3 boys, they got 2 girls out too fast, that wasn't fair.
Oh, he good. Oh, I gotta get a little higher.
Little bit.
Oh, he good. Just a little bit.
A little bit more.
Got you.
It's an honor to be here today. My name is Gigi from A Goddess Journey. I wrote and published my own book called Whispers from a Baby Goddess and Her Invisible Dog Marine. I'm 10 years old. I wrote the book last year. A Goddess Journey is about encouraging kids they can do anything at a young age.
Well, it's not really about anything, but it has inspirational words to encourage children at young ages they can do anything. Well, an hour to write the book, and to illustrate the book, I actually did not do that. My mom did all of the camera work and adding the pictures to the book and all of that.
So I started writing in the 3rd grade. I don't know how old you guys are, but you're in the 3rd grade? Okay, well, I started writing when I was in the 3rd grade. And one thing that I learned is that anytime you have a lot on your mind, one thing that you can always do to make yourself feel better is to just write it down. And so that's really how I started writing, and I just kept it up and kept it up and kept it up, and eventually I had written enough to create books.
My book is entitled Lil V Walks Home from School, and it's based on me. My first name is Vanya. It's based on me when I was a little girl growing up in Philadelphia.
The very first book that I've illustrated was Bird. It's about a young boy who loves to draw and usually tries to solve his problems through drawing. Then after that, I worked on a book about Hurricane Katrina for the people of New Orleans and 4 children who went through the hurricane. And then I have a book called Whitewater, which is about segregation in the 1950s and a young boy who has to find the courage in himself in order to overcome his fears.
There you have it. I'm here live with
Shadra Strickland
and Jay Boudreau at Reginald F. Lewis Museum. See you later.